2018 Honda Ridgeline Review. The 2018 Honda Ridgeline will be the roomiest and quite a few comfortable mid-size pickup around. Here's everything you should know. The 2018 Honda Ridgeline would be the most well-rounded mid-size truck now available. Sure, its 5,000 pound tow doesn't look as impressive in writing as some competitors, plus it can't crawl over desert rock formations as quickly as some specially tuned models. But it's comfortable and versatile and supplies most on the utility you are looking for. It also avoids almost all of the drawbacks linked to pickup ownership. Redesigned and reintroduced merely a year ago, the Ridgeline is different than its main mid-size competitors. The Ridgeline is constructed on a unibody design rather than more traditional body-on-frame setup, and it also gets independent suspension all over. This results in a better ride quality and handling that's similar to a car's when compared to a truck's. It also features a highly versatile cargo bed. There's a big in-bed trunk used to store various items, along with the bed is capable of holding full 4x8-foot sheets of plywood down flat. Inside the cabin, the Ridgeline has lots of space for you as well as your passengers. While the Ridgeline doesn't always have the tough styling or image of other trucks, we believe it's the smarter selection for the vast majority of owners. It will get your complete truck tasks done, and then some. Notably, we picked the 2018 Honda Ridgeline as one of best pickup trucks due to this year. What's new? For 2018, the RTS trim level has become eliminated in the Ridgeline lineup. Its feature content remains provided by the Sport trim level. Otherwise, the 2018 Ridgeline is actually a carryover from recently. Since it's relatively well-equipped and not completely ostentatious, the Honda Ridgeline rtl-e trim level. It's available in either front or all-wheel drive. Also it has interior creature comforts, for instance heated and power-adjustable leather seats, as well as a more visually pleasing 8-inch touchscreen audio and navigation system. The 8-inch touchscreen is usually fast to utilize, though. If you decide to use your smartphone for navigation, you could lay aside money and judge the RTL or Sport trim level instead. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Honda Ridgeline is usually a Ford or crew cabin mid-size pickup that may be offered in 6 trim levels: RT, Sport, RTL, rtl-e, rtl-e, along with the Black Edition. The RT is provided by front-wheel drive only, whilst the Sport and RTL are provided with front or all-wheel drive. The rtl-e and Black Edition are AWD only. All include a 3.5-litre V6 engine, 280 horsepower, 262 pound-feet of torque, along with a 6-speed automatic transmission. The base trim level RT features a decent level of standard equipment, including 18-inch alloy wheels, a tow hitch, cruise control, air conditioning, a tilt and telescoping controls, push-button start, and also a power locking mechanism that includes the dual-action tailgate. There's a 4.2-inch information screen between gauges, Bluetooth connectivity, and also a 7-speaker sound system that has a USB port, along with a 5-inch screen interface which displays the rear-view camera. Step as much as the Sport and you'll get fog lights, grey-painted alloy wheels, body color door and tailgate handles, keyless entry, remote engine start, Trizen automatic climate control, and also the HomeLink remote system. Next up will be the RTL, containing leather seating. The front seats are heated, with the armrest and 8-way power adjustments for the driver and 4-way power adjustments for your passenger. All-wheel drive versions have heated outside mirrors as well as a noise-reducing windshield. Our pick could be the rtl-e, which adds LED daytime running lights and Honda's lane watch blind spot camera system. It also upgrades for the 8-inch touchscreen head unit that brings along a much more powerful 7-speaker sound system, navigation, HD radio, satellite radio, 3 more USB ports, and Apple CarPlay and Android Audio smartphone integration. Move as much as the rtl-e if you need advanced safety gear, for example adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning with automated emergency braking, lane departure warning and intervention, blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert. Functional differences incorporate a sunroof, LED headlights, driver seat memory settings, a heated tire, front passenger armrest, a power sliding rear window, parking sensors, as well as a top-on power outlet and LED cargo lights within the bed. It also possesses an upgraded subwoofer with a unique truck bed speaker system. Finally, there is the Black Edition, which is basically an rtl-e with black paint, black painted wheels, black trim, a black headliner and red accented black leather seats. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically is available in multiple versions, although trim levels share many aspects. All Ridgelines make use of the same engine, transmission, suspension and tires, hence the differences boil to interior features and trim. The S within this review derived from our full test from the 2017 Honda Ridgeline rtl-e Crew Cab 3.5 litres V6, 6-speed automatic, AWD. Note: since this test was conducted, the Ridgeline has brought no significant changes. Our findings remain applicable to this particular year's 2018 Honda Ridgeline. Driving. Among pickups, the Honda Ridgeline is distinguishable because of its unibody chassis, fully independent suspension and torque vectoring AWD system that improves stability on all surfaces. We like our 3.5-litre V6 as well as the 6-speed automatic communicate. The catch: off-road potential is fixed. Acceleration. The V6 engine is smooth, giving the Ridgeline an effortless feel-out. And it feels punchy whenever you floor it to create a pass or merge on the highway. It took our test truck 7 seconds to accelerate to 60 miles per hour for the track, which can be tops from the mid-size pickup category. Braking. The brakes are simple to regulate, and also the brake pedal keeps a reassuring firmness in routine daily use. There's a good amount of stopping power. Our test truck traveled 125 feet in your panic stop test from 60 miles per hour, which can be about what we'd expect from your pickup. Steering. Accurate steering provides a clearer sense what's straight ahead, with effort that ramps up smoothly. Use a reassuring sense of where the truck is headed when you guide it into corners. The steering response feels alert without getting too sharp, helping to make for easy, car-like driving. Handling. A 4-wheel independent suspension and unibody construction provide Ridgeline a settled demeanor that is certainly far more polished compared to any traditional body-on-frame pickup. It feels utterly stable and composed, there's not much body lean, plus it is rock steady when tackling bumpy corners. Drivability. The 6-speed automatic transmission is simultaneously smooth and decisive and has now well-spaced gear ratios. And it works well together with the smooth and predictable gas pedal, which delivers response that may be neither too touchy nor too lethargic. Comfort. The Ridgeline's ride comfort is an awesome experience as far as pickups go, using a much more settled belief that comes from its crossover SUV underpinnings. These routes sees noise suppression, too. The seats as well as the climate control layout are happy and family-friendly. Seat comfort. The front seats employ a nice shape and thin yet supportive padding, providing you with long-distance comfort. They are broad enough to allow for larger folks, and effective bolsters prevent people that have narrower frames from sliding around. The comfy rear seats are set at the pleasing angle. Ride comfort. The Ridgeline is significantly smoother and composed using a variety of surfaces as opposed to competition because it does not take only pickup rolling around in its segments, which is a four-wheel independent suspension. It shrugs off bumps easily. The ride is just not harsh, as there are very little head toss or jostling. Car-like indeed. Noise and vibration. There are admirably lower levels of wind noise and engine noise. The triple-sealed doors prevent road noise from entering there, but a majority of noise does resonate up with the floor as it uses a unibody, not really a separate body and frame. Overall, the Ridgeline is often quieter than competitors. Climate control. All versions except the base model RT consist of just an automatic climate control. Airflow is not hard to direct through good-size front vents, higher back seat air conditioning vents, too. The controls make sound judgment and are easy make use of. RT-level trims and above get heated leather seats. Interior. The Ridgeline is quite friendly on the driver and passengers alike. It's easy to climb in and out of. The cab is roomier in contrast to any other mid-size competitor, plus it's obvious out. The attractive interior is well built from quality materials, plus the controls are very well thought out. Ease beneficial. You'll find useful leader buttons, clear gauges along with an informative 4.2-inch data screen in the Ridgeline. Most other controls are really simple to find and utilize. But remember that the touch screen, discussed in this technology section, is not as good. Getting in, jetting out. The step-up height is really a lot lower than from the Toyota Tacoma as well as the Colorado. That produces the Ridgeline very manageable for shorter folks and individuals with limited mobility. The large front doors open wide, nevertheless the rear seat foot entry clearance is often a little tight. Driving position. All Ridgelines have a tilt and telescoping tie that covers an assortment, and also the driver's seat is extremely adjustable, specifically height. It's easy for nearly anyone to discover the sweet spot driving. Roominess. The Ridgeline easily provides driver and passengers more space than any mid-size crew cab truck. The differences are most noticeable in terms on the cabin's interior width on the hip and shoulder and along with head and legroom within the rear seats. Visibility. Large windows give you a good view out your front and sides, along with the blind spot isn't overly large. The mirrors are decent size and offer good coverage, but we're glad the backup camera is standard. Quality. This is often a very nicely trimmed truck interior. The material choices and overall design employ a family-friendly sophistication that trucks usually don't even bother to try, especially within the mid-size arena. It's a cut above the rest. Utility. The Ridgeline is really a solid cargo hauler. Compared to rivals, it features a higher payload and could be the only one that holds 4-foot-wide plywood sheets, and its particular crew cab's short bed is longer. It also carries a lockable in-bed trunk plus a towway tailgate. Not a towing leader, but £5,000 isn't shabby. Small item storage. The multi-level home pockets are large and offer an abundance of options. The rear ones are simpler, however are still useful. The center console is deep and features a nice roll-top cover along with a sliding phone tray inside. The glove compartment can be a good size, and then there are lots of cup holders. Cargo space. No mid-sized truck comes close. The Ridgeline's rear seat bottoms flip as much as reveal a large, flat load floor. Nevertheless, the under-seat area can continue to accommodate a medium golf bag with all the seats used. The crowning jewel will be the lockable in-bed trunk, which can take multiple suitcases or maybe a large ice chest. Child safety seat accommodation. Latch anchors and top tether fittings are offered in all three rear seat positions. Access is very straightforward. Technology. The Ridgeline plays well with smartphones, with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto positioned on higher trims. However, nobody is fans in the 8-inch touchscreen speakers because on the poor user interface experience. A full number of active driving safety features are offered on top-grade models. Audio and navigation. Its attractive 8-inch touchscreen is paired through an irritating interface. The wonky touch-sensitive volume slider and small touch zones for basic functions are hard to utilize, particularly if moving. The base head unit without enough has knobs, which is refreshingly easy. Smartphone integration. Bluetooth audio and make contact with connectivity. A USB jack that supports iPod along with an auxiliary jack are standard in general. rtl-e trims and above support Apple CarPlay Android Auto, put in a second USB input in the beginning, and have two chargeable USB sockets to the back seat. Driver aids. The Ridgeline offers driver aids including adaptive cruise and forward collision alerts not provided by some rivals, but only about the high-end rtl-e and Black Edition. Thing is, the systems may be very sensitive, and our test car had many inexplicable false alarms. Voice control. The voice interface can control phone, navigation and audio functions. Commands have to follow certain guidelines, however, many plain language commands do give you results. Press and support the voice button to bypass these and have to Cyrus additional sophisticated voice commands via your paired iPhone.